Welcome to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. And boat shows happen all the time around the world. There's a couple dozen in Florida alone. But this one here, this is something special.
With 1,200 exhibitors from more than 30 countries, drawing more than 100,000 guests from 50 countries, this is simply massive.
The Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show, it truly is an international show, and we have manufacturers, exhibitors from more than 30 countries here. And they all get together once a year in Fort Lauderdale for really what is like a Superbowl of boat shows. It spans 7 locations, more than 3 million square feet of exhibit space, all connected by a convenient ground and water transportation system. The show features literally everything that the boating industry has to offer, from small boats all the way up to some of the most beautiful, amazing super yachts available on the market today, and everything in between. Any type of boat you're looking for, you're likely to find it at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show.
There's more than 5 miles of temporary dock that gets shipped in and constructed around the boats as they bring them in, just for the 5-day show.
It's the largest event of its kind in the industry every year, and a lot of the exhibitors leverage that to use the show for world debuts, debuts to the Americas, different types of premieres, different types of press events, social events. Exhibitors see this as a place to really show off what the latest and greatest is in design and technology in the boating world.
Like the Cruisers Yacht's 42 Canius.
Now this is being debuted here at Fort Lauderdale, and it's a beautiful boat. First of all, starting here on the large swim platform, the hydraulic platform is an option. And right here, you see these cutouts? These are self-deploying stairs when the platform goes down in the water. Now back here, we have 2 openings, huge deep storage. That comes standard. Right in the middle, we have a grill. That's standard. An option that you have, though, which I think is great, is you have a small fridge out here. Moving up to the cockpit, you have a ton of room here. The fair-skinned people of the world like me are gonna love the extendable sunshade. I also really like the option of an ice maker right here. It's big and open, lots of seating. This will be popular both when you're on the hook or at the dock, or underway, because who doesn't like sitting out, getting a little bit of wind in your hair? Even though it's an enclosed design, they have a fairly good walkway around with firm handles, which I like, because you always want to hang on when you're walking along. And because Cruisers makes everything in-house, you know they're sturdy, built right in.
If you go all the way to the bow, you'll find the bow lounge with 2 loungers and a pop-up table built right in. Thanks to the 13-foot 8-inch beam, those walkarounds leave lots of room for the main salon, which, with large open windows all around it, feels wide open. And if feeling open isn't enough for you, the standard power sunroof makes it actually open.
In the salon here, you have this walnut wood interior, which is a good mix of a light enough color that it keeps it open, but a rich look. You have this large stainless steel sink with the beautiful design of the faucet. You have microwave, which is standard, fridge and freezer, good size, standard, and a 2-burner cooktop stove.
Behind the helm is a small L-shaped bench around a table, which flows naturally outwards towards the cockpit. The helm has a bolstered captain's seat and dual Raymarine touchscreens, along with joystick docking thanks to the Volvo Penta IPS 500s. And those 5.5-liter power plants kick out 370 horsepower each and push this 42 around comfortably in the 20 to 30 knots range. Though you can bump it up from 740 horsepower to a max of 870.
And when you leave the big open, airy, and bright salon and come down below, you'll find a couple really nice features. Right here in the midship stateroom, it's full beam. You don't see that on too many 42-footers, but you see it on the 42 Canius. Another really nice feature on the 42 Canius is that there are 2 separate but fully stocked and large heads. And when I say fully stocked, I mean they have separate showers and good size. You have storage, and you have lovely amenities like this stylish sink here. The overall length of the 42 Canius is only 43 feet 2 inches, so they've packed a lot into a compact size. Moving up into the bow, we have another beautiful, open and airy stateroom. Now you have windows on either side and the skylight up above, so natural light flooding in here as well. And because the bed is nice and raised up, it gives room for these 4 large drawers underneath. Storage always being a premium on any boat, especially on a cruiser. Those of us that love to use it as a weekender or a floating cottage or condo. On either side of the bed, you have good-sized hanging lockers, and there's a private ensuite head. Everyone has their own space, has their own shower, has their own bathroom, but you have the camaraderie of the open salon and the cockpit up out the back. So it really is the best of both worlds. 42 Canius is brand new here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show. The demand has been high. Trying to find a time for us to get on has been very difficult. So I imagine you're gonna see a lot of these out on the water. So that does it for us here in sunny Florida. Time to say goodbye to the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show in this beautiful in-water setup. We're gonna head closer to home, back north of the border, to see the biggest and best boat show in Canada, the Toronto International Boat Show. And we do things a little different in the cold. That's coming up later in the show. Welcome to the Toronto International Boat Show. And different from what we saw in Fort Lauderdale earlier, this one is entirely indoors. And I'm thankful for that because it's January and we're in Canada. But this is actually North America's largest indoor boat show with the world's largest indoor lake. And even though you might think indoor is much more straightforward because you don't have to tow in 5 miles of temporary docking, this is no simple feat. In fact, it takes a full week, and it is a choreographed dance that they have perfected over 60 years of this show.
The opening number of the dance is the staging area, where boats of all sizes are lined up to move in a precise order. And because of the snow, they need to have mobile washing stations set up to blast off the snow and dirt. The biggest of the boats, like the Carver C-52 Command Bridge, come in 2 pieces and need to be assembled on site. When all the pieces are put together, there's a grand total of 550 exhibitors and 1,200 boats.
The Toronto International Boat Show is the premier show in the industry in Canada. It is also the largest indoor boat show in North America. I've never seen as much as in the last 5 years, the dramatic improvement in customer experience in terms of how exhibitors are designing new displays and giving the public a better experience.
Spanning 2 weekends and the full weekend between, it draws between 70 and 80,000 attendees every year.
As a result, the retail focus is strong. There are a lot of sales incentives, retail programs that motivate consumers to buy at this show. So it's really become the bellwether for the industry on how sales are going to be throughout the year ahead.
But it's not just those looking to lighten their wallets. This is a self-contained experience celebrating all things boating.
There is nowhere in the industry that has the amount of special events and features that the Toronto show does. We have over 250 seminars, workshops, how-to DIY type classes. We have fishing seminars. On our world's largest indoor lake, we have wakeboard shows, water ski shows. You can go paddle boarding, canoeing, kayaking.
This is a taste of summer in the height of winter. And a great place to wrap up our 2018 season with our new co-host, John Bleacher.
All right, Johnny, season 1 under the belt. Nice work. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
Ready to do it all over again?
Yeah, let's do more. But we're at the boat show.
Yep.
There's boats to look at. There's all kinds of new stuff here.
Yes.
I'm going.
I got a marshmallow I'm working on right here, my friend.
And that's how you dock a bass boat.
This is cool.
Yes!
Really?
This is awesome.
And this thing's twin turbo 1,550 horse.
It's also green.